Hey, this is Sensei Jeff Brown of Kudakadasa Dojo in Topeka, Kansas. Part 3 of our Junan Taiso for partners, training partners, is going to be a little bit of a different kind of stretch. Again, just trying to put your hands behind your back and stretch by yourself, if you're like me, is pretty much worthless. You're not going to be able to get much of a stretch. So I've got a torn rotator cuff, and so I have to be very careful doing this. However, with a partner and communication, we can do this very effectively and maybe even rehabilitate some of the injuries that I've incurred over the years. Again, at my age, both my partner and I, we are in our 40s, in our mid to late 40s, and so we're dealing and struggling with flexibility issues and knee issues and shoulder issues and stuff like that. It hurts a little bit more and it takes a little bit longer to heal than it does when we were 20. So these are techniques that we're trying to share with everybody, regardless of what style you are. We're not advocating any particular style, but what we did is we took the teachings of Junan Taiso from Shihan Richard Van Donk, and I just decided to come up with some ideas to have my partners and my students and my training partners help me because of my lack of flexibility. So let's go ahead and get started. This one's a little bit different, and I want you to just be very, very gentle, very, very careful, and breathe all the time. So the first aspect of this is I'm going to be sitting in Seiza, and I'm going to place my hands behind my back. Now, the way I point my thumbs, either down or up, will change the dynamics of the stretch. So we'll start with thumbs down. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to relax. Breathe in. He's going to grab my wrists. And he's going to just pull up. Just going to pull up. No, there's no way. Stop right there. There's no way that I'm going to be able to ever get my arms up that high by myself. Now I feel in my shoulders, and I'm not an expert on all the muscles and parts of the body, but I can feel the stretch in my arms as well as my shoulders. Okay, and he's going to go a little bit higher. Right here. Okay, we're just going to hold that. We're going to hold that. Now if he lets go gently, you're going to see that my arms are naturally going to want to go down. So having that training partner is going to help you get to a better stretch and get to a better distance within that stretch. So we're going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to point my thumbs up. Okay, and he's going to grab the hands and just pull up, and I can feel different muscles being stretched. Higher. Right there. And he's just going to hold that. Okay. Now, one thing that I may do is I may try to push down on his hands and tense that body up a little bit. Breathe. Relax. Now he lets off gently. Training partners do not just let go and let their limbs flat back down to their bodies. Everything needs to be slow. Everything needs to be gentle. That's the important thing about this. Don't let your ego get you hurt. Don't go farther than what you can go. You're going to find that doing these consistently over time will get you much better results than trying to let your ego drive you, become injured, and then you're not ever going to want to do it again. And in fact, your injury may be so extensive that you may not be able to do it, even if you wanted to. So again, this is Sensei Jeff Brown. Welcome to Geriatric Junan Taiso.